right, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Another day, another video. In this video, I'm doing an interview with one of my students who's been with us for a minute. We're getting crazy results mentally, physically, on the dance floor, off the dance floor. Really excited to hear more about his journey and share with you guys. Welcome to the channel. Kevin Carr, what's going, champ?
What's up? What's up, coach?
I'm good, champ. How's everything with you? You doing good?
All good, all good.
Awesome.
Living life.
Nice. Where are you located?
So I live in just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, on the East Coast of the US.
Yeah, and you've been with us for a while. I mean, you were with us, was it last year or the year before? Was last year?
Yeah, 2021, I believe.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And then you took a little break and now you're back at it. Awesome, awesome. How has, and you're in the Dancers Health Program, right? And you, yes. when we first met, you had some goals you wanted to put on size, but at the same time also you had some really serious dance specific goals on how you wanted to perform and do better stuff like that. Could you share a little bit how this journey started and where it is right now?
So when I first started, or I found you on social media originally, and it just kind of planted the seed in my mind that yeah, exactly, just a little bit of a seed. At the time, I was just starting to get more involved in dance, and I was joining some teams and just getting more into it, a little more serious about it. But I didn't really feel like a dancer yet. Like it was still kind of, a side hobby and whatever. And I felt like my body I was always an athlete growing up. I'd always played sports, but my body wasn't used to these, dance movements necessarily. So I still felt very kind of stuck in myself and wasn't going to be able to reach my full potential unless I did something about that physically. So that was one thing. And then also, I felt like I was healthy enough, I guess, like, I was fairly active. I thought I ate well, but I didn't really know, like I didn't have the knowledge, the education about all that. So for those two reasons, and then also the mindset as well, I felt like I had some mental roadblocks that were holding me back and a lot of self-doubt and so forth.
All of us do, right? Like, and the crazy thing with those mental roadblocks is that, like, as soon as you unlock those, it's like, oh wow, like here are new roadblocks. I didn't even know about those. So you have to keep working on that continuously, right?
Exactly. So those are really the three reasons why I decided to reach out to you. And then when you told me that, like, those were essentially the pillars of your program, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Bingo. Yeah. And then when we started up, like, the home workouts were perfect at the time. It was lockdown. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't really going out at all. So it was just perfect for my schedule and everything. And just being able to do like really intense HIIT workouts, dance specific. And it was like, I couldn't even imagine at the time, how does working out like help you on the dance floor? But it was just like, I saw the results almost right away. It was like magic. And then people on my team started commenting like, oh, wow, you're getting good. You're like getting much better. And it was all happening very quickly. So it's like, all right, whatever coach is doing, it's working.
Exactly. And it was during like semi-lockdown. I remember you telling me, people asking you like, but how are you getting better? Like, you have a partner? Like, you're training at home? It's like, no. Like, I'm doing this shit. Like, we're doing that specific training. It works.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I also have a clear memory when you sent me your first, I don't know if it was your first show, but it was the first show I saw. Like, you were standing in the front, like you had a big moment. Like, I remember that so clearly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, since we started, like, during that whole training session, I was preparing for like my first big show coming out of lockdown. So that was a really big moment. And then we actually got to perform at a festival after that, which was like, that was like the highlight, like all this hard work paying off, being able to go out there. It was really, really cool. So.
Yeah, I remember it so clearly, like, because you live in different time zones. It's like, I wake up and I see this video. It's like, what's going on? It's like, wow, like he's this shit. Yeah, I remember it clearly. How do you feel that, because I think it's hard for people who are watching this who've never been part of our universe, when we're talking about like, yeah, but we're focusing on mindset also. But then it's like, yeah, but I'm not like, I'm not depressed. I'm not anxious. They're like, yeah, but it's not necessarily, you don't need to be anxious or be depressed in order to benefit from mindset, right? Like, could you give an example, if you have one, of when the mindset training actually helped you?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually had a tough event happen, and kind of unexpected out of the blue. And I, was really, really down for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I think what surprised me so much was that I immediately went back to, everything I'd learned from you and like the webinars and from our training experience, and went to the cookie jar, which is like, yeah,
I know what the cookie jar
is. To your followers.
If they don't know what the cookie jar is,
they should know, right?
They should know. They should know.
But anyways, like I just bounced back so quickly, and it was shocking to me, because in the past I would have so easily fallen into a spiral, and I wouldn't know how to get out of it. But like having those tools that we had developed, and that I could just, use, grab them, that was incredibly helpful. And my mindset was very different.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that, I mean, that's one of the things, right? It's kind of like, I mean, we are doing these tools. It's almost like in preparation, just like you're saying. It's like, but you're preparing when it's easy. You're preparing for a rainy day when it's not raining. Like, it's too late to prepare. It's too late to like, okay, but what if I only had these things? It's like, yeah, but when you are in that deep, darker part of your life, like we're all been there for longer or for shorter periods of our time, and we're all gonna go back there. But all of the tools that we're developing, they will get you out of there faster. But if you are heading towards that, it's too late. It's not too late, but it's like, yeah, it's too late to get on to learn about it. Like it's harder to learn about it when you are depressed than like things are going semi good right now. Let me learn about it now. Yeah, no, exactly. 100%. Oh, brother, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. How, if there is someone watching this and they're saying like, yeah, but this looks amazing, but like, I don't know if this is for me or not. Like, what would you tell them?
I would say it's the amazing thing, or there are many amazing things about your program, but one of the things is like you meet every person, it's individualized. So no matter where you are, if you're starting off from ground zero, if you're a professional dancer and you feel like you're at the mountaintop already, or if you're anywhere in between, it's like, no matter where you are, you will meet that person and help them grow. So like, there's always room to grow. And I think that's the biggest thing about your program. It's all personalized, it's individualized, it's no like one size fits all. And like, you don't do shortcuts, none of that. It's all about sustainable, long-term lifestyle changes.
100%.
And it's like, you're not going to give us stuff and then it's done, forget about it. It's all about education and how can we learn the tools that we can carry with us throughout our whole life, even when we're not training with you.
I love that.
That's the biggest thing for me, I think, for sure.
I mean, you're awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. And really just what we are constantly talking about is like, no, but it's a practice. It's like I have students. I don't want clients. A student is someone who is in a situation just like you, like this drastic event happened to me, but because of the tools, because of the things that I have, all of the tools that I have personally, you in this case, right? I have these tools now and I can use them to get out of whatever situation I'm put in faster. It's not like, oh my God, I need to call my coach. It's like, no. You are equipped to be able to, and you're prepared to take yourself out of that. I gladly help, but there's going to be so many moments throughout your entire life when I'm not there. And that makes me so happy to hear, brother. Champ, thank you so much for joining us. You're awesome.
Absolutely, coach.
Talk to you very soon, all right?
All right, thank you.
Ciao.